Hi guys, my name is Rachel and welcome to a new series called Pokemon Go. For me, this is going to be a bit of a review series just to show off what I've been doing, how things have been going on, and what I have collected, or catched. Now, I don't have the specific software to record on my phone, the screen bit, and it may feel a little bit weird to film myself in public, so... So it'll be a bit difficult. So every Wednesday and Friday, I have a 2-week rotation, by the way. So when you see this will be on a Wednesday, and the following week will be another update, will be on a Friday. I think it'll be a nice little placeholder. I'm always talking about adding placeholders, but I just never had the time to do anything yet. So, again, I don't have the specific technology to record on my tablet, so I have to make do with double cameras. So I've got my stronger camera right here to record the screen you see below, and my regular camera that I normally do my Let's Plays and other things on it, as usual. So it's boot up Pokemon Go, and I only have about 32%. I've been charging it up most of the morning. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful day wherever you may be. The weather is kind of calming down a little bit, which is good. Which is really, really good. I'm not sweating buckets as I was last week. And I did try my best to block the sunlight off the screen, because it kind of... It really deflects the proper picture. And my tablet has a habit of going dark after a bit. So here we are in Pokemon Go, and this is my general area. I have to try and navigate around the tripod. So again, if you notice me looking down every so often, I do apologise. So yeah, I know I'm a bit out of whack with things. Yeah, I'm sorry. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm just looking at the current gyms in my area. The nearest gyms I can look at are the one over here. Tap on it. Oh my word! My team's actually woken up. Yes, I'm on Team Mystic, by the way. So, I was gonna say that this general area gym place is normally occupied by Team Valor. I've not really managed to get up there yet. I've been trying to find it. I think it's near the retail estate. You don't know what I'm talking about, but I know where it is. It's just over there. I'm just thinking that there is one near the train station, which is right here. Platform 1. Someone... I don't know who did that, but I don't know how that is a landmark. So as you can see, in the whole course of over here is the general town area. This right here, that's a food bank, Barmagate Methodist Church, which is just near the college. You have to know where I am specifically to understand what I'm talking about. So, the reason why I'm showing you all these CP Pokemon right here is I like to meet the goal of just over 1,207 CP, so I can basically take over the whole town and claim the victory for Team Mystic. Now, the gyms over here, they're the main two that keep being taken over. There's one back over here. I can tap it. Oh, no, I can never always tap it correctly. So my team has managed to get it there. I'll probably might join them at some point. Now, of course, that says 566, but no, it's better to be safe than sorry. I feel it's best to have a bit more, strength rather than just throwing a defenseless Pokemon right there and calling it. Not now, Core. I'm in the middle of a video. Again, if any notifications pop up, I do apologise. If Twitter does wake up, when it does, I get spam all over the place. So, this is my general area. Look at those localized Pokemon. We've got some Rattatas, we've got a Weevil, and we've got a Pidgey. And my god, I do collect a lot of Pidgeys, I can tell you that. So I'm at level 15 currently. And these are what badges I've earned. So, Jogger. I thought I walked more than that. 34.85 kilometers. Not sure what that is in miles though. I don't know. If I get into 100,000? I guess it's 100. Getting up to 100 kilometers. That's going to take you to a silver. Frame it up a bit better. To a silver, gosh. Now, school kid. Collect 274 normal type Pokemon. That was easy to obtain because there's loads of normal Pokemon in my area. Bird keeper. Collect 206 flying type Pokemon. Though it's kind of... not all flying Pokemon are birds. I mean, I got a lot of Golbats, I think. That's their second evolution. We'll get there. Pikachu fan, I've got 3 of them. Actually, I'll go and show you that now. Pokemon. So yeah, I've got up to the most CP right now. So my strongest Pokemon as of this video is a Vaporeon at 845 CP. This is basically my squad, and it gets a bit lower as it goes on. I don't want to use an EV because I'm saving up for EVs for another Jolteon and a Flareon. Hopefully at some point they'll add more of the EV evolutions later on, which will be nice. But so far it's just the original 3. Music's gone now. So far I only have 105 Pokemon. I've been evolving them, I've been transferring them in, just saving up a bit of space, and just preparing the CP. I swear... Oh wait, yeah. I thought I lost the Psyduck, sorry. I thought I lost the Psyduck, but it's right there. Let's go with number. Helps with the name. So, Bulbasaur, that was my first Pokemon. See, it's very, very low CP. Ooh, calm down. CP 58. Now, I don't really want to get rid of him because he's my first little Pokemon. And I've not seen a Bulbasaur in the wild yet, so it's no use getting rid of Bulbasaur right now. Not until I actually find any stronger Bulbasaurs. So, he's my special little guy. Next one. Now this isn't my second Pokemon. Again, this is just their number ranks. Now Squirtle. The first time I found a Squirtle, he was, funny story, he was just outside the Chinese takeaway. And after that, I couldn't find him. So, after a few weeks of collecting Pokemon and bringing up my Stardust and skill, I found him just outside the pub. So, he was just in town, so I had to make my way and just charming with raspberries, and I can't remember if I had a Great Ball at the time. No, I didn't. So I just used regular balls and hope for the best, and I finally got him, and he was at 201 CP. Again, for what I have right now, he's not one of the strongest. So, still keeping him. Look at him. He's cute. He's really, really cute. And there's no use getting rid of a Pokemon that's difficult to find in your area. Now normally I like to keep each Pokemon in a set of 3. I don't know, it's just that thing I like to do. So I got 3 Caterpies, or Caterpie, I'll call them Caterpie. And I got 1 evolved into a Metapod. 3 Weevils, 3 Cocoonas, 1 Beedrill, 2 Pidgeys, 3 Pidgeottos, 3 Pidgeots. Oh, those 2 were in my squad. I try to give them badass names, so every time I go into a gym, they know we're in for a battle and ready to get going. We have 3 Rattatas, 3 Raticates, 3 Sparrows. Oops, get back here. A Fearow, 3 Pikachus. Now Pikachu is the only one who says their name. Cute, very cute. So I need 50 to evolve a Pikachu to a Raichu, and I've only got 9 of them. And the only place I can find a Pikachu is at my local library, which is strange. Just the other day I managed to find 2 Pikachus in the same one little area. It was at different times though. They're always just behind it, nowhere else, just behind it. Pretty awesome. So it's my special area to find a Pikachu. And if I find any other special areas to find other Pokemon, then I'll go to them. I actually looked online to find where on earth I could find, whoops, I knocked the camera, where I could find a Pikachu. And gosh, they were not lying, were they? No. I got a Nidoran, a Nidoran, 2 of them, a Nidoradino, a Clefairy, 1 Jigglypuff. I found that Jigglypuff at a church. A Zubat, that was it, a Zubat. Yeah, they're not bats. They're not bats, they're birds. They're not birds. They're not birds. 3 Golbats, a Paris, a cute little Paris. Paris was around the same area as Pikachu. I love Paris. Really cute. Really, really cute. 3 Veronats. I know I found 1 in Lincoln. But I think I found another 2 around some more grassy areas. And the River Trent as well. 2 Meowths. I found those 2 near the marketplace, if I can recall correctly, yeah. 3 Psyducks. Of course, it's obvious I found them near the Trent. Poliwags. Oh, are they water? Yeah, they're water. So again, yes, I do live near a river. So most of my Pokemon are based on water, ghost, poison and psychic. Just a few grass types and other shenanigans. So I've got 3 Slowpokes. I've not found much of them just yet, but I need 50 to make a Slowbro. I don't know if it's possible to make a Slowking. I can't remember if it's later on that Slowking or at the same time. I can't remember. Find out sooner or later anyway. We'll check the Pokédex in a bit. Oh, I don't want to click another one. Got 2 Magnemites. That first one I found in Morrison's. The second one... No wait, that one here. I found that one in Morrison's. It's just in the cafe, yeah. And the other one I can't recall. Because the maps aren't showing up for me anymore. I don't know why. Come on. Because look, this is where the map's supposed to be. And it doesn't show me where it was, so it's a bit of a pain. So if I ever want another Magnemite, then I'm not going to remember where they are. So the next 2 actually are Shelder. I found them both at a pub. There's quite a few pubs where I am. Ghastly I found one, the first one here, the CP10, I found that one in my house. And these two near the castle, which is quite interesting because it's a spooky place. 3 drowsies, again in the same area, one behind my house. A blade which is evolved by one of them. Crabbies, water again, yeah. Main water. A coughing, they were just outside. I think it's either another pub or a Tony and Guy. Yeah, Tony and Guy. 3 seahorses. Horsies. Again, I don't need to establish where I found them. A Goldeen. 2 Staryus. I was really happy that I actually found a Staryu. I was checking where they were, and they just randomly vanished off my location thingy, nearby thing, what do you call it, with the footsteps. So I just gave up on that. And then one randomly appeared on another bridge, so I had to go get them. I really had to go get them. 2 Magikarp, which I have 51 candies, which I need 400 to get the next one. The next evolution, that's it. To be fair, well, that Pokemon is kind of useless. 3 little Eevees. Of course, I spend some of them to get my Vaporeon. I didn't use a cheat for the Vaporeon. That was just a random chance I got with it. But no doubt I will use this cheat / Easter egg for a Jolteon and a Flareon. Because I don't want to double up. I like one of each. Cute. I've only got 3 candies, so I need to work on collecting some more Eevees to go up to 25. And of course, there is Vaporeon and Dratini, which I believe the last evolution would be a Dragonite. And this one was hard to find. I was just in the castle grounds and it just randomly appeared on the opposite side of the Trent, so pretty lucky to get that. Really lucky. So, see if anyone's popped up yet. Look at those, look at those. A Rattata, a Pidgey, sorry. Another Rattata, a Weevil, and another Pidgey. My local area, look at that. Nothing around here, nothing. Just everything else is in town. So let's bang up my Pokedex. So, this is all I've got. All I got. I still got a long ways to go. Still got a long way to go. Wait. Hang on, let's have a look at this. 146. That should be 147, right? Weren't they going to implement 150? I'm pretty sure they were. So we got 147. Or maybe they're just sorting out the servers right now. I don't blame them. Yeah. That's all I've been doing right here. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you something, but I totally forgot. Oh my word, I really forgot what I was going to show you. Oh dear. Ghastly? Was it a Ghastly I was going to show you? Oh wait, wasn't it? Was it looking at Dratini? Yeah, Dragonite right here. And the middle one right here. I can't remember the middle one for the life of me. So I've seen one and I caught one. It's a dragon Pokemon. Dratini continually molts and sloughs off its old skin. It does so because the life energy within its body steadily builds to reach uncontrollable levels. Okie dokie. So, I'm not sure what else to show you now. Nothing is popping up right here. It's got a few potions right here. I got 3 more regular Pokeballs. Because I was really running out of space to bring in more stuff. So, tomorrow I should, make my way around town and try and get some more regular Pokeballs so I don't start wasting any Great Balls, because those Great Balls are mainly for stronger, more difficult to capture Pokemon. So, need to be careful. I got another little module. I had 2 previously and I used them up on other local areas. Got a few, but wasn't a great find, to be honest. But it did well, Oh, eggs. I forgot to show the eggs. So, I got about 8 eggs right here, and I got my first 10k egg right here. Now apparently, getting hair in my mouth. Now apparently a 10k egg contains a rare Pokemon. So, as soon as I get one of these 3, I'm going to sort that out. So it's going to be quite a bit of a walk, because I walked a hell of a long way to manage to get these 5k up. And they're almost done, because look, 455. I don't know if it goes all the way to, I can't remember if it goes all the way to 90. But I know I'm almost close to finishing those up. So, probably tomorrow, I managed to hatch these 2, and I'll show you another time. That's if they're anything different or anything amazing. Because you don't know what's happened, well, what you're going to get out of these eggs. It's really a mystery egg. But, yeah, it's my recent. I found a little Eevee in my house. So cute. And a 407 CP, so not too bad. So, as soon as it's time to get a Jolteon or a Flareon, I'll use this little one to sort it out. A dig. So, wait, I've heard that with the digs and stuff right here, whoops, I don't know, Weevil, go away. It gives an indication of what evolution you'll get after. Apparently, dig means you will get a Jolteon. I don't know. This Eevee, 297, Body Slam. I don't know. Could there be a Flareon? I really have no idea. What's my next Eevee? Where are you, little Eevee? There you are. You are a Swift. So I don't know. Is a Body Slam mainly to do with water? Or is a Swift mainly to do with fire? I don't know. I'm just seeing this as a game of chance, but the next one, I'll either name them from Sparky or a Pyro. So, we'll see how it goes. But I am going to end off the video right there. Yeah, it's all looking good to me. No Pokemon just yet, but yeah, oh good lord, nearly 25 minutes I've been doing this. I was not expecting that. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you really liked it, leave a favourite. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. That'll make my day completely. And as always, I hope to see you in my very next video. I'll talk to you all later. Oops. Bring up the video. There we go. Game. GPS not found. But anyway, I hope to see you in my very next video. I'll talk to you all later. Bye bye. Whoop.